The Portland Trailblazers have gotten off to a very strong start here in Season 2 of our Trailblazers MyNBA franchise here in NBA 2K24. So far, the team is 12-8 through the first month of the year, and we've seen a lot of good things out of this team. We're going to get through pretty much all of December and hopefully get more questions answered. Despite our strong start, we're only in 9th place in the Western Conference, and that's because the West is loaded with talent. There are legitimately 12 good teams here, and we have the worst point differential of those 12, so we're hoping that we'll be able to play a little bit more consistently today and hopefully get that up. Of course, we own 3 first-round picks this year. We have our own pick, which as of now looks like it'll be towards the middle. We have a swap worst pick with the Nets and the Rockets, and with how good the Rockets have been, that's probably not going to be a good pick. And then we have Minnesota's first rounder, and the Timberwolves do not look so good. That might actually end up being a pretty solid draft pick. In the last episode, we made a switch in the lineup, having Darius Springer start at the 4 over Jeremy Grant, and both players have really improved with their new roles. I think Springer is best fit with the starters, and Jeremy Grant has been more efficient and is scoring with higher volume off the bench. We're going to start off here with the Utah Jazz. They're in a very similar spot that we are. Solid young team in the middle of the Western Conference. Of course, they drafted Cassius Maxey in the first round. He's gotten off to a pretty good start. And this is relevant because we almost drafted him. Going into the draft, we really liked both Darius Springer and Cassius Maxey. We were lucky enough to have both fall to pick 10. In the 2 games prior that we simulate, we win both of them. We blow out the Kings, who are not a very good team, but hey, a 31-point win is nice no matter how you look at it. And then we beat the Grizzlies by 20. Scoot Henderson has been on fire over the last couple of weeks. He started the season off a little bit slowly, but really ever since the start of November, he's been our best player. So let's hop into this matchup here against the Jazz. Portland's playing some strong basketball. We're 14-8, looking to get the win streak continued on the road here in Utah against the Jazz. Of course, Utah was that 3rd team within the Damian Lillard trade last year. The Jazz got Tyler Hero amongst other assets, while they sent out Jordan Clarkson, Ochai Agbaji, and the Timberwolves' first-round pick this year, all of which have gone to Portland. So let's get this show on the road. Utah is buzzing. The fans here really seem to like their basketball team, and it's totally not because their 3 highest-rated players are all pasty white. Walker Kessler and DeAndre Ayton will meet up at center court for the tip. Ayton, of course, had a 32-rebound performance in the last episode against the Spurs, the most rebounds by one player in a game in the 2000s, as Ayton wins the tip, and we are underway. Portland looking to get the scoring started. Here's Scoot Henderson off the screen. Lobs it up. Dominating with the throwdown. A quick start for the Trailblazers offense as it's 2-0. Collins on the wing for Tyler Hero, guarded by Simons. He'll lob it up for John Collins. That's a pretty fun opening 30 seconds to this ball game, if I say so myself. Here's Anthony Simons looking to get some room. Step back, fake, over to Sharp, who gets the slam. It's been a dunk show here in the first minute here in Utah as it's now 6-4. Here's Tyler Hero off the screen. Pulls the 3. It's good. Nice shot for Tyler Hero as it's 7-6. Colin Sexton with it in the corner, guarded by Scoot. Sexton pulls up and hits the jumper. Colin Sexton, of course, coming in as part of the Donovan Mitchell trade. He's been a solid guard here for Utah over the last couple of years as he's in for the slam. I don't really think him and Tyler Hero complement each other very well in the backcourt, but, I mean, they're both good players as Hero sends up the floater. The Jazz are playing really well so far. It's 15-8. The Blazers generally start games out really slow. That's a trend I've noticed with this team as Anthony Simons hits the mid-range jumper off the screen. 17-10, here's Scoot Henderson inside. He's got a man open on the wing. It's Jeremy Grant coming in off the bench, hitting the 3. Grant continuing to play well with the second unit as Ayton is in for the and 1 off the assist by Simons. What a dime and what a finish for DeAndre Ayton, although the Jazz still up by 5. Here's Simons inside with a nice move to the basket. He's got 6 points as it's a 5-point lead still. Utah continuing to comfortably lead this game, but the Blazers continuing to hang around. DeAnthony Melton hits the 3 in the corner. 22-24 now. Simons looks for Sharp this time. He lets it fly. Shaedon Sharpe drills the triple. Sharpe leads the Blazers in scoring this year with around 19 per game. Simons with it. Step back. Jumper is good. Beautiful shot for Anthony Simons as the Blazers are on a nice run here to end the first quarter. Utah looking to answer. Here's Lauri Markkanen, the finisher, looking to finish on Jerami Grant. Whoa, pause. And now it's a one-point game. Anthony Simons with it. Simons another step back. He's on fire. Simons cannot miss as it's 29-26. Markkanen guarded by Grant. Final seconds of the quarter. Tough three is no good for the tie as the Trailblazers lead it 29-26 through one. Anthony Simons playing really well over these past couple of minutes. He's got 10 points in takeover mode as we go into the second quarter. Here's Hero. He's intercepted by Simons. In transition now. Simons inside. It's Ben Simmons with the dunk. Powerful slam for Big Ben. 31-26 now. Spencer Dinwiddie helping lead the second unit for the Jazz. He hits the three off the dribble. 31-29. Here's Scoot. Quiet start for him. Over to Ben. He gets it to the former Utah Jazz guard. It's Ochai Agbaji, who is in for the layup. Rock chalk. 33-29. Dinwiddie gets the screen from Omer Yurtseven, and he swishes another three. Dinwiddie 2 for 2 from beyond the arc here off the bench in the second quarter. 33-32. Here's Taylor Hendricks, the young forward out of the University of Central Florida, with the dunk. Hendricks missed most of his rookie year with a patella injury. The Jazz hoping he can stay healthy and continue to improve as Tyler Hero hits the three. And Utah's having a really strong second quarter. They're up by 4, make it 2. Nice lob by Scoot Henderson over to Jerami Grant, who casually flushes it home. 35-37 now. Simons back in the game. He gets it to Grant with a nice move, and he throws it down once again. Jerami Grant getting up there as we're knotted up with just under 6 to go in the half. Off the screen, it's the rookie, Cassius Maxey, for 3. Maxey has shot over 40% from beyond the arc here as a rookie with the Jazz. Shot on the move, no good. Simmons with the offensive rebound. He gets the putback, and Portland brings it within 1. 41-43. Here's Scoot Henderson with the crossover. Scoot gets the screen. Scoot on the move for the tie. Scoot Henderson has significantly improved as a shot creator, and not just his ability to drive inside, but as a jump shooter. He's gotten so much more efficient with that here in year 2. Ben Simmons makes the layup. Good ball movement by the Blazers. They lead at 45-43. Here's Scoot Henderson, wide open for 3. It's good! Scoot knocks it down, and it's a 5-point game, 48-43. Dinwiddie guarded by Simons inside. Dinwiddie's shot is good, despite solid defense by the rookie, Darius Springer. One-score game, Collins guarded by Simons. That, my friends, is a mismatch. Not a whole lot Anthony Simons can really do there. 49-47, Shaedon Sharpe rips it away from Markkanen. In transition, Sharpe with the throwdown as he dunks it on John Collins, who knows a thing or two about posters. 51-47, just seconds to go in the first half. Fadeaway, 3-ball is good! Shaedon Sharpe lets it fly from beyond the arc. Final shot here for Portland. It's a budgie in the corner at the buzzer. No good. Very competitive matchup here in the first half. 54-49. The Trailblazers with the edge over Utah. Anthony Simons with 10 points, all of which came in the first quarter. Shaedon Sharpe and Scoot Henderson both really starting to heat up. Tyler Hero leads the way for the Jazz with 12. Into the second half now. We'll see if Portland can hold on and get themselves another win. Here's Springer in the corner. Quiet start for him. Only 1 point as he misses. But Ayton's there with the rebound and the putback. DeAndre Ayton on double-double watch once again. He's got 7 and 9. Here's Springer in the corner for Simons with the screen from Springer. Simons on the move is good. The Blazers have been really efficient today from the mid-range. I think that's why the offense has been pretty successful overall. Sexton beats the shot clock. It's good. Colin Sexton drains the 3. 60-56 now. Portland looking to respond. Here's Shaedon Sharpe with the drive and the layup. As we talked about with Scoot's improvement as a shooter, Shaedon Sharpe has really improved inside, scoring in contact. And speaking of scoring in contact, nobody does that better than the rookie Darius Springer, who makes the layup. 64-56, tough 3 for Hero on the way, it's good! What a shot for Tyler Hero. The Jazz continuing to hang around. They're only down by 5. In the corner, Anthony Simons gets a three right back. Good response as it's 67-59. Markkanen has Tyler Hero wide open. The weatherman predicted heavy rain. It's a barrage of three-pointers coming down. 69-62. Scoot inside, no good. Springer with the offensive rebound, and he gets the putback. 8 points so far in the second half for Darius Springer. He's been very productive, doing a lot of the little things as the lob is successful for Lauri Markkanen, the former most improved player. Markkanen, a free agent at the end of the year. Here's the dunk contest race currently. Scoot Henderson and Shaded Sharp at the top of the list in first and second. Both of them were in the dunk contest last year, which of course Scoot won. Fear Nasir! Nasir Little hits the top of the key three. Portland up by double digits. 74-64. Here's Tyler Hero, guarded by Abaji inside for Walker Kessler, the talented young center in his third season with the dunk. Sharp has it stripped away and stolen. Cassius Maxey with the steal over to Sexton. He will make the layup. Colin Sexton makes the play, and it's an 8-point lead for the Trailblazers. Portland's had control this entire game, but Utah's continuing to hang around. Here's Maxey inside, despite solid defense by Ben Simmons, and the rookie wing out of UCLA brings it down to 6. Here is Ochai Agbaji with the throwdown. Nice play for Och. 78-70. Sharp inside. Grant with his third dunk of the game. And the Trailblazers are continuing to keep a comfortable lead, even if they have never been able to run away with this game. Sexton over to Maxey. Inside for Lauri Markkanen. He makes the layup, and it's a 6-point lead. Following Utah possession, back inside for Lowry, guarded by Nasir Little. He's only 6'5", and so Lowry takes advantage of the size mismatch. We are within 4. 80-76. Here's Maxey, fadeaway three is good! Big end of the third quarter for Utah. They're on a 9-0 run and are only down by 1. Melton at the buzzer, no good, and that will wrap it up. So the Blazers lead it by 1 going into the fourth. The Jazz on a hot streak here over these last couple of minutes. We'll see if they can keep it going. Tyler Hero hits the three on the wing for the lead. 82-81. The Blazers unable to just get anything going offensively right now. And Maxey on the other end gets the slam. You could argue Cassius Maxey has been a little bit better than Darius Springer today. Both rookies have been really good here in the second half. Hero at the top of the key with the three. 87-82 now. Here is Springer with it. Spin move inside, and he misses. Can't be missing that shot. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. He was part of the Damian Lillard trade last year as well, as he finds Maxey for the slam. And that dunk by Cassius Maxey will headline a 19-2 run that the Jazz are currently on, and Portland needs to answer. Here's one. D'Anthony Melton with the three off the screen. Big shot for Portland. They needed that one. Here's Grant over to Ben Simmons. Simmons inside, gets it to fall. And now Portland is starting to wake up a little bit. 89-87. Dinwiddie inside will make the floater. And the Utah Jazz lead it by 4. Portland calls a timeout with 7:24 left on the clock. Here's Melton off the screen inside. Tries to lob it up for Ayton. And I mean, that's one way to do it. It wasn't pretty, but 2 points is 2 points. 89-83 now. Simons over to Springer, the rookie. Knocks down the three. Darius Springer with a huge shot for the Blazers. We are within 1 score. Springer back with it. Looks to drive by Hero. Springer for the lead. As quiet as Springer was in the first half, he's been great in the second half. 15 points since the break for Darius Springer. Ayton inside for the layup. Portland back ahead. Ayton now with a double-double. He's got 11 and 12. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Simons. Dinwiddie looking for the lead. Turnaround jumper, no good. But the putback also is not good. Third time's the charm. And Omer Yurtseven misses it again. The Jazz had a golden opportunity to take the lead. They didn't capitalize. Portland back with it. Simons, three ball in the corner. Anthony Simons has the Blazers up by 4. 99-95. Simons with a dime for Springer. Simons was open for 3, could have taken it, but instead he dishes it for the rookie. 4-point lead. Sexton, step back, is good. Nice shot for Colin Sexton. 2-point game. Scoot Henderson with it. He has not scored yet in the second half. Only 7 points as he gets it to Springer, and the layup falls. 19 points in just the second half for Darius Springer. 4-point game. Here is Scoot Henderson with it, looking to finally get on the board here in the second half, and he does. The Trailblazers lead it by 6 with under 2 minutes to go. Let's see if Portland can hold on and finish this game off, as John Collins is called for the illegal screen. A costly blunder by Utah. Following possession, here's Scoot inside, takes it to the rack, throws it down. That might be your dagger. It's an 8-point game. Not looking good for Utah, and that will just about do it. Hero nearly makes the full court shot as the Blazers win it 114-107 on the road here in Utah. The Portland Trailblazers now 15-8. This team just keeps winning. Now, Tyler Hero had himself a day, 36 points. The Blazers have to do a better job of guarding elite scorers. Markkanen, Dinwiddie, Sexton, and Maxey in the double figures as well. I thought Cassius Maxey had a pretty good game. As for Portland, 21 for Simons. Darius Springer, what a second half with 20 points. And he was dominant as this game went along. Scoot and Sharp both a little bit quieter with 13 points. Neither of them were inefficient. Neither of them just shot the ball a whole lot. Scoot did do very well down the stretch, though, to close out this game. 11 and 16 for Ayton. Grant also in the double figures. The team shot the ball fairly well. I think we did a pretty good job of avoiding turnovers. And ultimately, we just had enough control for most of this game. Even though the Jazz were never out of it, we were in the driver's seat basically the entire way, minus the beginning of the fourth quarter. So let's do some simulating now. I would have played against the Knicks, being that they are the defending champions, but 3 of their 4 best players are hurt. So instead, I want to look at Milwaukee. The Bucks have not been very good this year, but I want to try to figure out why. So we would end up splitting the next 4 games. Not bad. We lose to the Celtics in overtime. We lose to the Knicks, but we beat the Nuggets and the Clippers. We're now 17-10. Some notable performers over our 4-game stretch include Scoot Henderson, who's continuing to play super well. He has been dominant over the past month or so, averaging over 20 a game in November. And then here in December, he's averaging 22 and 6, and he's doing it on remarkable efficiency, nearly 60% from the field. Shaedon Sharp continues to be inconsistent, but he continues to show the flashes of brilliance. And that's really all I can ask for. He's 21 years old. I don't need him to be a consistent star. I just want to see the flashes of star power. The Blazers are now in 5th place at 17-10. We've gotten the point differential up a lot, and we're only a game and a half outside of first place in what continues to be a very competitive Western Conference. Let's take a look at the Bucks, who have been really disappointing. Last year, they barely made the playoffs. This year, they're well under 500. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a free agent, and it seems like only a matter of time until he's on a new team, whether he signs somewhere else in the offseason or more realistically gets traded this year at the deadline, because the Bucks are going nowhere fast. And it might be time to tear it down with this core. Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez are all getting older. And it just feels like the Bucks are going nowhere. So I think we do see a Giannis trade by the trade deadline, unless this team really figures it out. And, well, if they're going to do it, they've got to start soon. Maybe it'll be today here against the Blazers. Same starting lineup as it's been. No need to fix anything that ain't broke. Everything continues to be going really well for the Blazers, who have stayed remarkably healthy through the first quarter of the season. And we'll see if they can add another win on the win column here on the road against a bad, but certainly talented Milwaukee Bucks squad. DeAndre Ayton and Bobby Portis meet up for the tip. Portis starts at center for this team, and Brook Lopez comes off the bench. I don't really know why, but that's how they do it, as Milwaukee wins the tip. Drew Holiday with it at the top of the key. No Damian Lillard. Holiday still here in Milwaukee as Chris Middleton hits the jumper to get the scoring started for the Bucks. Here comes Scoot Henderson, drives inside. Henderson with a quick layup. We're certainly going to look to get Scoot to be more aggressive as a scorer in comparison to the Utah game, as it's stolen away by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's up with the slam. Death taxes and the Portland Trailblazers not starting off well in the opening minutes of games. Like clockwork. Fadeaway 3 for DeAndre Ayton is good off the assist by Springer. Here's Simons. Deep 3 from Curry range, no good, but Springer's fair with the offensive rebound and the putback. Springer might be the best rebounder in the entire rookie class. It's really something that he's very good at. Scoot tries to lob it up. It's tipped right in his hands. Okay, I mean, that's one way to score. It's unconventional and unpretty, but again, 2 points is 2 points. Here's Anthony Simons with it. He hands it off for Sharp. Sharp inside. It's good. Again, Shaedon Sharp could have somebody smothering him inside, and he's still probably going to make it. Cash money. Chris Middleton hits the triple. 11-12. Here is Scoot Henderson with it. Scoot is trapped. Springer open. Top of the key three is good. Quick start for Springer today. Unlike the game against Utah, as the Blazers lead 17-11. Here's Giannis, gets it at the top of the key for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, the two-time NBA champion, knocks down the three ball. 17-14, here's Henderson inside, takes it himself. He's in for the layup. Scoot looking to score early here in this one as it's a 5-point lead. Here returns Milwaukee. Holiday inside for Giannis. Hits the hook shot over the rookie Darius Springer. Not a whole lot he can do there against the former MVP as it's 19-16. Shaedon Sharpe with it on the move. His shot no good. Springer with the board and another putback. Darius Springer continues his excellent start here in the first quarter as it's a 5-point lead. KCP with the spin move on Simons. Nice play by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who looks good early for Milwaukee. Middleton with it now inside. He's doubled. Somebody's open, and Middleton doesn't care. He's just going to still take the shot, and he makes it. 22-20 now. Shaedon Sharpe with it. Sharpe blows by Middleton. He's in for the layup. Again, Shaedon Sharpe with his head in steam. Nobody is stopping him. He is a freight train going to the basket. 26-24. It's Russell Westbrook coming off the bench now in Milwaukee, rocking the baby, tied up. Under a minute to go in the first. Here's Scoot inside for the layup. It's good. Scoot Henderson has a lot of similarities to a young Russell Westbrook, and I'm sure the Blazers would be more than thrilled if he has a similar career trajectory to the future Hall of Famer. Sharpe inside is snuffed. It's Lopez who makes the play. Blazers back with it. Melton for the lead. He throws it down, and it's 30-28 with just a few seconds to go in the quarter. Giannis doesn't care about the clock. He's in for the and one. Jeremy Grant called for the foul, and Giannis puts Milwaukee ahead 31-30. Simons is going to have to heave it up. It is good! Anthony Simons beats the buzzer as he hits the step-back mid-ranger, and the Blazers lead it after a very competitive, offense-heavy first quarter. They lead at 32-31. Into the second quarter, here is Melton with it in the corner for Ochai Agbaji, who makes a really nice move off the screen, finding open space, and of course hitting the open three. 37-35, here's Russ out to Giannis for three. The Greek Freak is not known for his jump shot, but he'll make an occasional three here and there. 39-40, here is Simons with it. He hands it off for Grant with a spin move, and Grant is in with the slam. Flex on him, sir. 41-40, here's Drew Holiday with it, out over to Giannis. Antetokounmpo, another three, and he drains it again. Giannis Antetokounmpo puts Milwaukee up by 2. 43-41, Simons on the move at the top of the key. He makes the long two. We're knotted up with 5.5 to go in the first half. Grant thinks about the three, doesn't take. His pass is tipped in, intercepted by Russell Westbrook. In transition, Russ looks to take it himself. He gets it for Bobby Portis. And the Bucks lead it by 4 off the dunk. 45-47 now. Grant over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton takes it inside. He gets the slam. Melton with 8 points in the first half as he continues to have a very underrated season with Portland as the sixth man. And he's not done. He's in for another dunk off the assist by Scoot. Tied at 49. Giannis has a wide open man. It's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Giannis had the double. KCP's open as he drains the triple. Scoot off the screen, drives inside. 360 layup is no good, but he grabs his own board. Out to Grant for the tie. It's good. Jeremy Grant knocks down the three off the miss and rebound by Scoot Henderson, who's doubled inside. He gets by both defenders and is in for the 360 slam. What a play by Scoot Henderson, who was trapped. Then a second later, he finds himself wide open in the paint for a fancy dunk. Good ball movement here by the Blazers. Simmons takes a jump shot. I don't know why. He had the lane wide open. Unfortunately for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis hurt on the play. That is not good news. What in the world just happened? So the screen cuts out and Milwaukee scores. 2K is really trying to rig it against us. 54-57, here's Russell Westbrook. He hits the shot off the glass. A smooth kiss to put Milwaukee up by 5. Scoot Henderson with it out to Nasir Little. Little inside off the drive, in contact. Guarded tightly by Drew Holiday, who of course is a very good physical defender. Little still makes the play as this one's nearly intercepted by Russ. Sharpe still has it. Sharpe for three, and the tie. Nice shot for Shaedon Sharpe. We're knotted up at 59 apiece with just seconds left in the half. Middleton's shot is no good. The Blazers are going to have to heave it up. It's Ayton out to Agbaji at the buzzer. Bang! Ochai Agbaji, what a shot! He was probably 35 feet beyond the hoop, heaves up a prayer, and he gets it answered. What a shot for Agbaji to put the Blazers ahead going into halftime. My goodness, what a play. One of the most impressive shots I have seen in this series. Let's move into the second half now. Portland ahead off the three by Agbaji as Sharp is in for the and one, getting the scoring started in the third quarter for Portland. 4-point lead. Here's Giannis bringing up the ball. Guarded by Springer. Giannis drives inside with nobody in front of him. He throws it down. 2-point game. Simons with it on the wing, hoping somebody gets open. It's Sharp. Tough three is good. Big start to the third quarter for Shaedon Sharp with an and one and a corner three within the first 75 seconds as Giannis throws it down on Shaedon Sharp. I'm curious to see how much Giannis really takes over this game and how much he really wants to take over this game, again with his clear frustrations with the Bucks. Here's Sharp again for three. He's got 9 points within the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Brook Lopez sends it over to Middleton. Cash money, Chris knocks down the triple. 3-point game. Scoot Henderson blows by Drew Holiday. He's in for the dunk. Scoot Henderson's done a really good job, all things considered, being guarded by Drew Holiday, who's one of the best perimeter defending guards in the entire NBA. And Scoot has had his way as he gets a crossover. Step back three is good. Scoot Henderson had Drew on skates on that play and still was heavily contested by Lopez and still made the shot. Simons inside with the floater. Portland looking really good here in the second half. They lead by 10. The offense has been phenomenal out of halftime. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in with the dunk as it's 81-72. Scoot now with 16 and 8, gets it to Agbaji, who's had a nice day, gets some room, out to Ayton for three, and he's 2 for 2 today from beyond the arc. Ayton, an underrated three-point shooter, showing off his long-range prowess as D'Anthony Melton hits the long two, 14-point lead now. The Blazers seemingly have not missed in the second half. Here's Russell Westbrook with it. He gets the dunk, and it's a 12-point lead. Russ fired up per usual, always wearing his heart on his sleeve. Here's Drew Holiday. His three will fall. Nice shot for Drew, making the shot off the screen, giving himself a lot of room. Shaedon Sharp. Oh my God, he just crossed over Russ. He missed the three, though. Imagine if that shot went in. He literally had Russell Westbrook on skates, flying away. What a block inside by Jeremy Grant. Blazers with the rebound. On the other end, Shaedon Sharp for three. What a great sequence for Portland. They get the block. They quickly bring the ball up the floor. Great transition offense, and Shaedon Sharp hits the triple. There's Ochai Agbaji now with the slam. Ochai's been giving the Blazers some great high-energy minutes on both ends tonight. O'Neal off of his own miss gets a rebound. Third chance opportunity on this possession for Milwaukee. Middleton for three. It's good. Cash Money Chris brings it down to 11. 95-84 now. Here's Shaedon Sharp, guarded by Jackson with the spin move. Sharp now has 16 points in just the third quarter. Andre Jackson was one of the best perimeter defenders from last year's draft, and he just got cooked by Shaedon Sharp. Russ misses the three. Blazers are not going to get a shot off here before the end of the third quarter. Still a phenomenal quarter offensively for Portland. They got 35 points. They seemingly could not miss. Shaedon Sharp with 16 in the third, as Russ gets the scoring started for Milwaukee in the fourth, but that shot puts the Blazers in takeover mode, oddly enough. Springer guarded by Russell Westbrook, looking to back down on him. He has Agbaji open, and he reverses the dunk. Ochai Agbaji continuing to play great tonight. Darius Springer as well. What a nice behind-the-back pass by Giannis over to Pat Connaughton for the layup. The former Notre Dame baseball player brings it within 11. Here's Connaughton for three, draws the foul, and one! A 4-point play for Pat Connaughton as he's fouled by Springer. A rookie mistake defensively, and the Milwaukee Bucks bring it within 7. They've been great so far in the fourth, but why stop now? Another and one, this time for Giannis. It was just minutes ago the Blazers led by 16. Springer passes it for Grant. The layup is good. Springer probably could have scored there. He probably should have taken the shot, but hey, at least the Blazers scored. 103-97 now. Springer out to Simons, guarded by Russ. Simons blows by him. He's in for the layup. I thought there might be a foul there. No call. 8-point game. Giannis brings it up. He's in takeover mode. He's been unbelievable here in the fourth quarter as he somehow gets that shot to fall despite looking completely uncontrolled the entire possession. Scoot Henderson with the screen. Quiet fourth quarter for Scoot as he misses the shot. Ayton with the board. He has Springer open in the corner for three, and it's no good. Portland had a great opportunity to put themselves back up by 9, but they missed 2 easy shots. Following Milwaukee possession, Russ makes the layup despite good defense. And we are within 4. Now we are within 2. 105-103, an epic collapse by the Trailblazers. They've got to get some shots to fall. There's one. Anthony Simons hits the jumper. Portland with just 8 points here in the fourth quarter. They couldn't miss in the third, and now they can't make anything. Jrue Holiday brings it within 1. Off the screen, hitting the 3. Now it's a 3-point game. Giannis guarded by Simons. That is a complete mismatch. Not a whole lot Anthony Simons can do there, despite good effort on that possession. He's not stopping Giannis inside. Scoot Henderson with it. Scoot has been very inefficient in this fourth quarter, hoping to get some shots to fall, such as that one. He's in for the dunk off the screen by DeAndre Ayton. Big play for the Trailblazers as they're up by 3 with about 2 minutes to go. Shaedon Sharpe, 28 points. Drives by Middleton. Oh me, oh my. What a slam for Shaedon Sharpe. He's got 30, 20 of which have come in the second half. Giannis pull-up jumper is good, and the Bucks are continuing to keep this game super close as we're within 1 possession. Here's Holiday, guarded by Sharpe. Holiday open for the tie. Bang! Jrue Holiday's hit some big threes tonight. None bigger than that one. Portland back with it. A little bit over a minute. Sharpe is blocked at the rim by Middleton. And it's out of bounds. Portland will get to inbound it with less than 2 seconds left on the shot clock. They would not make it off the inbound. And now Milwaukee can take the lead. Giannis, it's good. Portland's 16-point lead in the third has officially been choked. The Bucks are up by 2 with a minute to go. Scoot inside, takes it himself, and it's good. Scoot had multiple guys he could have passed it to, but he wants to take it himself, and we're tied at 1:15. Holiday in takeover mode. Holiday guarded by Scoot Henderson. 45 left on the clock. He gets it to Giannis. Inside, turnaround for the lead. It's no good. Jeremy Grant with a huge defensive stop. On the other end, Henderson's blocked by Brook Lopez. Here comes Milwaukee looking to get the lead back. Holiday to Giannis. Pull-up jumper for the lead. He'll rattle out. It's no good. Shaedon Sharpe now with it. He's wide open. He's going to take a long 3. It's no good. But Ayton's there for the putback and the lead. DeAndre Ayton with the putback layup off the miss by Sharpe. It's a 2-point game with 15.4 seconds left. The shot clock is unplugged. The Blazers are going to bring in their defensive lineup that features the 2 backup guards, Agbaji and Melton. Both of them are better perimeter defenders than the 2 starting guards. Milwaukee's got an interesting choice here. Do they hold? Do they go for a shot quickly? Let's see what they do. Jrue Holiday had a good look from 3. Doesn't take it. Agbaji then gets back on him. Holiday drives inside. Still guarded by Agbaji. Holiday with plenty of space for the tie. It's no good. Ochai Agbaji with potentially the game-winning stop defensively. Ochai will go to the free-throw line with around a second left on the clock. 2 free throws will ice the game as he makes the first one. Milwaukee's out of timeouts. It's not looking good. Second shot for Ochai is good. What a strong performance on both ends of the floor tonight for Ochai Agbaji. Very strong win for the Blazers on the road. They take it by 4. And I get that Milwaukee's not the best team. Their record obviously is not good. But it's still the Milwaukee Bucks. It's still Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm not taking these guys lightly. And the Blazers certainly don't as they get a very strong win, 119-115. Very hard fought until the end. It would have been nice if we didn't choke that lead, though. We were up by 16 in the third, and we nearly lost this game. Luckily, over the final minute, we had some big plays. Scoot Henderson and then Ochai Agbaji with the stop. Giannis did Giannis-like things, 44, 12, and 7. He's really good. Chris Middleton and Jrue Holiday both hit some big shots down the stretch, and both of them were great defensively. Russ was solid off the bench. KCP was pretty good. As for Portland, Shaedon Sharpe continues his phenomenal season, scoring the basketball with 30 points. Scoot, meanwhile, with 22 and 9. Neither Sharpe or Scoot were super efficient, but everybody else was. Simon, 6 of 8. Melton, 6 of 6. Agbaji, 4 for 6 in great defense. Ayton, 4 for 5. Grant, 5 for 9. Springer was inefficient, but he did a lot of everything with 7, 9, and 6 in the win. So the Blazers are now 18-10. We're going to simulate our next 5 games. I really want to play against the Rockets because they're in first place in the West. We've got a tough schedule. The Pacers are pretty good. The Raptors are no slouch. The Grizzlies and Mavericks are both really good. And Washington isn't completely horrible like most people would expect. So as we simulate, we would start off by getting offered a trade, ironically, from the Toronto Raptors, who we're about to play. It seems like a lot of teams are interested in Anthony Simons, but right now I'm sort of in the mindset of, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We end up going 2-3 in the games we simulated, so we cool off a little bit, beating the Pacers and the Wizards, losing the other games. We are in 5th place in the Western Conference, though. We made up a lot of ground within the West in this episode. I think a big reason why the team has been really good so far is we've had a lot of injury luck. We have been extremely healthy this year, and a trend that I have noticed from Season 1 of this series, and even dating back to the Knicks franchise last year, is that my teams usually stay super healthy until January, and then the injury bug comes fast. So I am a little bit worried that that could be the case here. And if we do start getting the injuries to pile up in January, will we be able to stay atop the Western Conference? It'll be a really interesting episode, and I'm very curious to see how we do if we're able to stay healthy. We're also probably going to have our first prospect profile of the season in the next episode. I'm excited to really get started working on the draft class. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and are hoping for more Portland Trail Blazers franchise. Peace out.